6 and today or tonight or in the evening or whichever time you're watching, because now we can watch things when we want. We're gonna make some we're gonna arrange and mix some deep progressive, I would say deep house, progressive accent, almost trancey in nature, because there's a lot of melodies, there's a lot of synthesizer in it. This is actually episode 36 of the EDM session. It's a 2-minute template. I'm gonna turn it into a full track, gonna put on some arrangement, maybe I'm gonna add some elements, I'm gonna have to add some effects, some transitions, you know, to really make this into a full track. And actually, when I'm done, I'm also gonna master it in another episode, and it will be released, of course, on our label Progressive Grooves Records. If you didn't know, I also own a record label called Progressive Grooves. Lots of releases on Beatport. So this is going to be the first compilation of the EDM sessions. I'm going to use every track that are all in very different genre, but I think it's fun to do something like that, to actually put the tracks out too, and also put it in our royalty-free music section, so you guys can use it in background or have fun with it to DJ and stuff like that. So here we go. So this is 118 BPM. It's mellow. It's a really cool track, I think. At least it's not lane 8 and stuff is like in those Anjunadeep compilation. There's always some more mellow tracks and transitional and stuff. This one is softer, still have a cool factor. Like I wanted to reproduce the feeling of Anjunadeep and not replicate the sound of some track that were very popular from the label. So this is what it is. I'm gonna forward a little bit. So switch to headphones here. So I wanted to keep it as minimal as possible when I created the track. I wanted to add more element. I wanted to focus on what was there already, and I think it's good. I think it has a soul, you know. I think it has somehow an energy that is similar to the one on Anjunadeep. Like I said, I'm not copying the style. I just want to replicate the feeling, you know. So first, like you see what I've done. So I replicated. So it's 3 times. Let me count. 3 times 65 bars. So 185 bars. 190 something. I think this is the length. It's pretty good. 6 minutes. 6:20. It's not going to be a 5-minute track because you need an intro. Really need to go try to dig deeper into the track, and hopefully today I will take the time to do that. So, and I will not start with this. I think it was good for the short version, but I mean, if we're building a full track, we cannot do that. I mean, we can do that, but it's not what I am looking to do here. So I want to start with a really soft, some soft percussions, you know, nothing too heavy, but somehow I don't like this snare thing, so let's start with something else. Is there another hat to complement this one? I think so. That's cool. Let's see what we got to kick this off. That's perfect. Like in many track, you're gonna see I always do this. There's a reason for this. I'm gonna go a single key. So why? Because again, we have to think about the DJ that is mixing this track, and if you put complex chord progression and stuff and he's in the mix and the chords are coming in, it's extremely difficult to mix. So we want to think, okay, well, a DJ will definitely play this track because, well, hopefully, you know, let's say, and how are we giving him the material that he needs? So that's what we're doing. gonna start very mellow. This is good here. This is good here. Timing is good here. I don't want to open it very much. I'm gonna need an answer though to this. That sounds good. Obviously, I'm gonna have to make it more interesting. But for this specific genre, we're definitely not into some crazy drum fills and stuff. We have to keep it very minimal, very, I would say, British, you know, somehow. Because Anjunadeep is very British, and they select tracks that are, yeah, in their own style. I'm gonna try to maybe. No, that's later. Is there something there or no? Okay, that's good. As for the bass, I don't want to have a space. I want it to continue. Here, adding an element. That really, to me at least, that remind me of Sasha, like old times of Sasha or Drawn Dagger and stuff. Keep it very minimal. He was working with Nick Muir, so the synths were absolutely mental. I can pretend to have those skills, but you know, I'm gonna make something cool with this. I think I'm feeling it would be nice to have another bass layer that has a bit of a, I wouldn't say a different current, but a different. So this is just a bass pad, so. Whoa, let's not panic here. Without? With just a little bit of a layer, just a little bit more. Still keep it super gentle. I think the right should come in at about probably 17 here. Okay, so we're gonna continue again with our the bells. This. I'm gonna continue with that single tone. Gonna add some more element here at 17. Oops. Maybe nice. I think it's a bit much. That's definitely for later. I think wait a second. Did I just remove the top bass pad to put it down? So I want both. Hey, hello? Okay, that's better. So we're building here very slowly. Plugs are there, melody pad is there. The chords here, I think I would start bringing them up a little bit. Tempted to put some effects, but I will not. So I really want to continue until probably 49 here, with at least in this draft, in this push. Or maybe 41 would do, but a lot of people will drop it here. It's just I don't want to. This is good to hear. This is good. This is a bit dramatic. I think if I leave the chord with it, very minimal, very laid back. I like that. I'm gonna continue with that. I wouldn't say sad, but it's really pulled back. It's really nice. It's exactly what I was looking for. Taste. The question is, do I drop it there? I think so. Let's listen to the transition here. So we're coming up, building the track. Shakers are a bit loud here as usual. Too much room in the mix. Percussions are clear. I'm not really feeling putting more. Kick could be a little more punchy here with the bass. That's good. This is very good. And then we drop it one step further. Tough one. So in there, no kick for sure. Ooh, this is good. I'm not sure if the kick stays. Yeah, it will stay. It will stay. This is unnecessary for now. Then you get the bass pad coming in here. Very nice. I would leave a little bit more of this here. This main melody melody here is coming up nicely. I wouldn't bring the percussions here. We're having a moment. All those elements just perfectly laid. They're just there. They just slowly bring you into it. I think this is danceable track. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, this is very danceable, very mellow, but still. I'm gonna keep this melody here in focus. So we got 4 intro, we got this drop that is 4. Then I would go into a more, I wouldn't say hard, but like a more just a percussive, a bit less deep, a bit more dancey, you know. So now that we brought the people and into this vibe, I would go to cut some elements and this I think I will keep some for later. It needs something else though. The plucks for sure. Maybe these, they're a bit intense. I'm not certain, but could do. Or just straight bare. I have a feeling it would need a little something else. There's those bells, but I really don't think. That definitely is good for a bit later, but it needs right here something else. To keep people dancing here, so I'm gonna keep going. However, like I said, I'm gonna add something. The bass hits here are good. It's a tough choice. When you have a track that has this depth, you have to be very careful on what you had, you know, to not to break this vibe. So I'm gonna do an attempt, but I don't know. I really don't know yet. So I'm gonna do a retro synth. I'm gonna try to add a little ARP to create more, a little bit more movement at least in the background. So maybe we'll be lucky, maybe you won't. So I'm gonna cut the high pass, just take the mid lows, try to pick some of the body around 200 to 400. This is my style, so but it's a track that I need to complete, you know, so it could work with some side chaining, maybe some more. Let's see, do we have a bus for that? Is there? There's a sidechain channel here. I have to really pick the frequency. So this is doable, however the sound, maybe not my favorite. for a different vibe to start. That could very work very well. No. Table one. Put it in the mix. In the back. Very light. It's there. It was needed in my opinion. And I would go a bit further. I don't know what's the result of this is gonna be, but try to introduce another bass here. Yet. I like this. This is nice. Just underneath. That worked well for me, guys, so added a little bit of element to this part because, you know, the original track was good, but when you're finishing a track, think about the listener, think about the progression, and you want to, in that case, I wanted to give a little bit more, you know, to really have something to chew on, you know, something good. So here we go. This would be good if it's just one hit there, another hit there, I think. The question now is, do I go up or I go down? Let's look at the count. 4, 8, 12. So logically I would go down a bit later. So I will keep on going maybe with this, but by changing the elements a little bit. I'll always make sure it's not boring. So here. This, not too much opening in the back, gently grooving. And then here I can start cutting. See the percussion, so most of the percussion at 89. And then we're going in the main breakdown, like I call it at least. It's not the drop, I don't know what it is, I'm confused with all those new words. I'm an old school guy, so for me it's a breakdown. So the first thing I'm gonna do is we bring it down. Don't need the bass hits. This a little arp could be useful later in this breakdown. I like that for the break. This came in just when it was needed. It's a bit too low because I just lowered the volume of those earlier. I don't know why this is repeating 3 times. Let's listen. So the second time here is a bit superfluous. It would be better to have only 2, I believe. So let's do this to listen. Well, obviously not going back onto the main beats right now. So I want to try to preserve this kind of momentum, this smoothness that we have through this track now. And this is a vibe that is a bit hard for me to be in. I'm a bit more intense than this. No, I think what I would do, this is work the automations, try to create a few good moments. So we have the main bass pad and then this arp there. I'm missing something. Oh yeah, there's this other bass pad that you could add in here probably. So this is opening too much in my opinion here. This is about creating, with the minimal elements that we have, creating some movement, creating some vibes, you know, really try to make it rich. It's cool for this is cool for this. I think I will here start rising a bit more. Too high here, and then there's our melody here that was almost getting into the focus here. accentuate. Let's hear it. I like this. Nice, I'll put another kick here. Just to let people know that this isn't it. It's not, they're not gonna fall asleep now. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm happy I didn't really add too much effects yet. I don't think I will, to be honest with you guys. I think I will refine the element, the mix. So after I'm done with this session here with you guys, I will put on a couple more hours for the mix and do really the best that I can with this track. I'm gonna add it to our website, wemixdancemusic.com, along 5,000 other DAW templates. Jesus, I cannot speak right now. Anyway, so it's probably because the music's really loud in my head and I'm totally hypnotized by this piece. It's really cool. Then I think I would cut a bit more drastically here to have space, because you know, if you have everything at the same time, maybe some reverse crash. So this is good here. Like something like that to bring everything up. It's a bit too make sure it doesn't transition so hard. I think I will probably cut it a little bit here. And I don't want it to be so full. I'm gonna say it was like that before. It was, but not exactly like this. This is unnecessary. This here, and then we're gonna go again into a more densey part like the one we created here, which we will reuse. So this part I think fits well. Except we're probably gonna add the bells, I would say, or maybe, yeah, the bells are good. That was a good intro to bring back the melody for a few bars here. Sounded good. And bring the melody back. And then I think I will cut this and replicate this to create the outro. Mix wise, I think this track is pretty clean. I mean, we can definitely refine a little bit more. The second bass is definitely doing a good job here. I will cut it here though. Arp we don't need here. This is going a little bit. I was opening a bit much for this purpose. Alright, so now we have a nice outro. Let's just do a little bit of recap. Starting really slowly bring some elements, get some plucks, bit of automation on the top here. Then at 33, we drop, bring the main bass, which is more brass than a bass, but still there. 46, we bring in the bass pad. Definitely fit well with the hits. The melody is there in the back, slowly, I would say creeping in almost. Then we'll go into a dancey part at 65. We added a few elements, it's good. 81, bring again the melody. 89, start the drop. 97, get into the drop, where we have another 4 bars, so it's equal. So this segment, and I don't think we need much more, icing on the cake. I think this type of track, the elements speak for themselves. It's mellow, there's good melodies, there's really good rich sound, it's balanced, with a good mastering. That's gonna be it, guys, for episode 76 of the EDM sessions. From episode 80 to 90, I will master those tracks that I'm doing now, so check it out, guys. I think it's gonna be interesting to master the track that I made with you. First, I composed them in the first episode. Second, I arrange and mix them, and the third episode, I will master them, and they will be available for you to buy on Beatport, Spotify, and wherever you want, or stream your music. And that's it, guys, for episode 75. And of course, as usual, may the sounds be with you guys.